Hey everyone, welcome back to the loneliness chapter of my channel. This is JoJo's Bizarre Enchantment. You can check out my other videos if you'd like to. Please like, comment, subscribe if you do like any of those videos, including this one. Now to feel a little bit less lonely, I make these videos to feel a little less lonely, and it really makes me okay with going out there and talking about some of the bizarre stuff that I have inside of my mind. So I decided to go up and look up a test for loneliness, and to my surprise there is one. Really no one has looked into this at all whatsoever. I've looked it up in many forms. There is only one way that it's coming out, and it's in the U.C.L.A. test that stemmed from like 20 to 40 years now. It's been out for a long time. They've changed it 3 times. The third time is the final chapter, where some questions, which now there are 20 instead of 10, to figure out where we are at the scale of feeling lonely. Now we know that other people feel lonely and that we feel lonely, and how we handle that is different to each person. Now this isn't an ultimatum of who you are. If your test says that you are super lonely, it doesn't mean that you should play victim upon that and say, oh no, I'm super lonely, and then destroy other people's lives because of it. I feel that's just toxic and unnecessary. There are understandings that people do hurt themselves when there are an abundance of loneliness types of feeling inside of their life. A study has shown this within birds themselves too. And to surprise, surprise, birds have feelings as well. They react to stimuli, they eat food. Birds that don't have a partner, oftentimes they need you to just whistle at them, say hi to them, being a friend, or else they can actually feel sad and like die from loneliness, and that's not really nice. Same with humans. They die from loneliness too. They mutilate themselves. They do bad things to others. Now, whatever way that you deal with it, that'll be on you in the future. You have to live with what you've done, and you don't want to feel those feelings of pain too much inside of yourself. And if you pass over them quickly, you might be a psychopath. Anyways, yeah, long story short, there's a test that U.C.L.A. made, and there's 20 questions, and you have a rating, and it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 rating process of how often you feel lonely. 1 being never, 2 being rarely, 3 being sometimes, 4 being often. And the scale ratings go as listed here, which 15 to 20, if you get that rating, people attaining this score ranging are operating comfortably and experience an average level of loneliness. 21 to 30, people within this range struggle with a little bit of loneliness and social interactions, experience frequent loneliness. 31 to 40, you're pretty much one of the most lonely people out there, one of the top 4% of lonely people, I would say. Within this range, it would indicate a person is experiencing severe loneliness. Fear not if you acquire this high score the first time doing the assessment, as it does change over time. And loneliness is a feeling. It's not like a feeling that is just there forever. But yeah, some people do feel it forever, and maybe it can be seen as a condition in the future, which is I would put it as right now, which we don't know everything about it, but there's some evidence of it causing more than one illness or being a part of an illness. It would be seen as an abstract or comorbid with another type of disability or illness itself, right? So that's a feeling that you can get out there to other people that maybe you have. I just want you to know that you're not alone. To say that you are alone and you would be the only person to feel alone would be naive to say that. Not saying that you can't feel bad and depressed. That's a little bit different from loneliness, but often 2 and 2 go side by side, and that's what is stated in U.C.L.A. when they created their social loneliness scale. It's been running for over 40 years now, and they have a lot of information. They went in depth with it and had over hundreds and hundreds of participants. They did a lot of studies on other people, especially old people. They have found that a majority of them actually feel majorly lonely, mostly because people inside of their lives have either passed, or their friends, their other family members, they just don't communicate as much as they'd want to with them. Although it is sort of your responsibility to go out there and communicate with people, I will have to say that life doesn't hand people the best of cards sometimes, and not everyone takes those cards and plays them right. Even if you're doing it by accident or whatever, like you don't know how to play them. I wouldn't say that you're dumb, just things happen in life that you learn from experience, and some of us have to take a beating through the cards that life does play with us and just hands out. Like, you can work really hard all of your life not to have achieved, I would say, anything that would generate like some type of income or family value for what today's day and age would want, and which would mean you need money, you need to have that stability, which is really good, but you can also feel really good of not doing something that you don't like doing. Like, if you have a family that you don't like or a job that you don't like, they would say people would rather, me personally and many others, I hope that they would rather go for the feeling that they should go out there and find a job that they love or do something that they like and find the types of people that will go out there and can sympathize and empathize with them. And that's not like trauma bonding. I would say that's an understanding that other people go through stuff and that we should take care of each other, and it makes us feel good. The other side of it too is the understanding of structure, where we have to go out there and achieve that money to generate some type of income so we can have that as a trade for another type of object in life. May it be food, may it be rent, may it be the electricity bill, the internet bill, some type of schooling or education for one of our family members or even ourselves included in that, to have a benefit to our own life. Now, this test isn't the ultimatum for everything that everyone is going through. I would just like to say that when you take it, tread carefully when you want to say that, oh, I'm going out there and I am an ultimate lonely person. Like, I did this test and I got my score. I'm not going to say my score, but it was pretty lonely because people will judge me if it says that I have a lonely score. It's a thing. It'll happen. The people that come to this video and check out my other videos and such, which I hope that I can eventually one day create like a giant community of people that feel similar, maybe a little bit different, or have an idea or maybe something that they'd like to share with the world, leave a comment down below. Check out my other videos. Check them out. They are bizarre. Welcome to JoJo's Bizarre Enchantment. Enjoy your time here. Like, subscribe, comment, and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bye.